just wanted to play Monopoly, bro.
No Monopoly today? Today, question mark. Well, anyways. Oh, my gosh. I'm Mal.
Hello, I am... Hello, I'm Dev.
This is episode something. And
What episode is it?
I have no idea. That's why I'm not saying it.
37.
Okay, this is episode 37.
Hello, I'm Dev.
I'm Mal.
This is episode 37.
Episode 37. So real fast, we're just talking about Monopoly. Bro, Monopoly is low-key such a good game.
I hate
Like, Monopoly is so slept on.
I suck at Monopoly. I
We-
still don't know how to play it. It amazes me when you know the space to go to.
Really?
To
Still?
this day, bro.
Really?
You roll the dice, bro. It's like, do you roll 1 or 2 dice?
Two. It's two.
You roll it, bro. It'd be like 11. You just go boom, boom. I'm like,
Dude, it's 10 spaces long.
I'm just like,
It's a 40 space board. It's 10 spaces each line. You just go to like the next. It's not that hard, bro. You're tripping, my boy.
bro, it just be throwing me off.
It's just math.
It just be throwing me off, bro. It just be getting to me, man.
He said no. We're not doing Monopoly today.
We're not?
No.
Who said?
Hunter.
Ah.
Same with
Gotcha.
bro. Anyways, bro, I have so many Monopoly stories. It's insane. That used to be like something we used to do,
I want to play the forest.
like religiously. Me too. But I also want to go play Ultimate.
No, I don't. I want to play the forest.
Okay, we can go play the first. I probably shouldn't. My knee's fucked up still.
You should buy a Grom.
So I should buy a Crom? Okay, I just got 3,500 laying around.
Bro, just go finance one, bro. It'll be like $100 a month for like
Yeah, but
a year.
but I don't have a license, so I have to get it insured.
You can still get it insured without a license, bro.
Yeah, but then it's expensive.
No, it's not.
You're the one who told me that.
Oh, it's expensive. It's expensive if you have a license but don't have the course. It's the course that makes it cheaper.
Ah,
They don't care if you have. They don't even know.
that's true. Okay, well, anyways,
You just had so many thoughts play through your head.
yeah, we'll talk about this afterwards.
Ah!
Um,
Hello, I'm Dev.
okay, but anyways, no, this is one time where this was like there was like a year where we just played Monopoly like at least twice a week, cause we were just like playing the fuck out of it. You were like there like probably
I
like
was
a
never
third of
there.
the time.
I think I finished one Monopoly game with y'all.
That's the cap. There's no way.
Yeah.
Anyways, you were there probably like a third of the time maybe.
I want to make this not upside down.
Yeah, me too. We'll do it later. We're in the middle of the podcast.
We are. I almost did it again.
No. And nah,
Sorry.
bro, there's this one fucking game. This is probably like our first or second game of like getting into it. Bro, it was getting intense, right? The two guys were trying to get this one property from this other dude, right? They were like, I'll give you 100 Monopoly dollars for it. And this other dude was like, I'll give you 500 Monopoly dollars for it. And so dude was like, I'll give you like 1,000. And this dude was like holding on to this property because he knew it was like leverage, right? He was like, I'm not giving y'all shit, bro. This is mine. I swear to God, bro, my homeboy gets up, reaches in his back pocket, pulls out his wallet, grabs $5 real and goes, dude, I will give you $5 for this, man. And you know what my brother said?
Huh.
He said, no, this is my fucking property, bro. And
Bro, don't play with Monopoly.
it
bro.
was fucking crazy, bro. That shit was so much fun. There was one day where it was like probably like a 8-hour game. 'Cause
That's a lot
we
of
were all
game.
going in.
That's a lot of game.
Yeah. But it was like, it wasn't even like, it was just like a fat, like we all had hotels and shit like that. It was just the fact that we were all so stingy that day that like nobody could get monopolies. Fun times.
I genuinely don't know how to play Monopoly. I didn't shake it, and it's open now.
That's hot. But yeah, that was a quick Monopoly section.
I just sucked some coffee.
Yeah. Monopoly's
Um,
fun, bro. You should learn to play it. We should start playing it again. That game was so much fun. I would always get
Going
second
Monopoly.
place. And
I
you know
never
why
got
to get second
played
place?
Monopoly that much in my life.
You know why to get second place?
Why?
The Browns. Everyone sleeps on the Browns, bro. Everyone sleeps on the Browns. But the Browns. You know why?
Why?
Because I'm brown.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I
Thanks.
didn't know. So, coffee.
Shit, my bad. Okay, well, anyway, while you drink. I was at home, right? And I got my lightsaber. And I turned it on. And I was walking around my house.
I don't care.
No. Check it.
Oh,
Okay, so I like point it at my little cousin, right? She's like 10 years old. I point at my little cousin. I'm like, you're gonna die, bro. And she goes to like push it away, and I move it out of the way, and I'm like, chill, bro. You're gonna cut off your hand. Like you're gonna cut your hand off, because obviously like she won't, because it's not a real lightsaber, right? We know that, right? She goes, no, I won't, you know, because she's a little smart ass. And then my grandma was like, for real? And I was like, yes, grandma. It gets hot. It's gonna cut your hand off. And she's like, for real? And my whole family was like, no, grandma. Like it's not gonna cut. It's not gonna cut you. Like it's like fake. I'm like, don't listen to them, grandma. And I like put it in her face. Like I put it like this.
Yeah.
Like right here in her face, and I turn it on, and she goes, like she gets so scared.
Grandma.
And I'm like, and everyone's like, it's not real. She's like, but he said it'll cut me. And I was like, grandma, look, I put my hand over it.
That's
And like, it's a light. And she's like, well, why the fuck you telling me it'll cut me? And I'm like, grandma.
Grandmas, bro. You gotta love grandmas.
Yeah, bro, they're amazing.
Mm.
Yeah?
You know that Star Wars stuff they do at that place in Florida?
I know most of it.
Yeah.
What about it?
Did you see that like TikTok of like that like lightsaber? They were doing like a show.
Oh, like the real lightsaber? Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah.
And she had to swap it, and it looked.
Yeah, it was stupid.
That was whack.
That was
But
whack.
That
I
lightsaber
agree.
was cool.
Yeah. You know what that is, right?
Nah.
It's like a Star Wars cruise. It's like you're in space and shit.
That's cool.
That's like a real cruise ship. So like, there's stuff you can do there, but like, you know, there's also like the bars and shit like that. But also, it's like, they say it's made for like extroverts, cause like people will go up to you and you know they're still in character because it's Disney World, and they'll be like, "Hey, I'm gonna say bad guys and good guys because if I say the real names, you won't know who I'm talking about." So he goes, "Hey, are you with the? You're not with the good guys, are you?" And they go, "No." He goes, "Well, you better not be. You want to help us out?" And you're like, "Yeah." And you like start helping out the bed. You're like a double agent and shit, bro.
That's kind of cool.
It is really cool. It looks really cool. But I have no friends that are both Star Wars fans and extroverts. Like it's one or the other. So exactly, yeah. So it's like it doesn't really help. Like I could go with like my brother, but it's stupid expensive. It's like way more expensive than a cruise.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but it is cool. Like you do like cool shit.
Do they have more cruises to do other things that aren't Star Wars?
You can go to Disney World.
That's even worse.
Yeah. So, but no, that's it. You can drink.
I don't like Disney World.
Disney World's alright.
I don't like Disney World. I don't like Disney World.
We talked about this a lot.
I don't like Disney World.
Yeah.
I've been once, and I have no feel to go again.
See, I like now that I'm an adult and I've gone since I was an adult. I just only want to go whenever either one I'm 21 because I can drink and get drunk at Disney World. That'll be fun. Or two, just go to the Star Wars section because like the one day I was there, it's only like a third of the park, and I was there the whole day. And I was in. It was like literally me just walking because you know it's like it was during COVID, so it was like not much to do.
Yeah.
But like I was literally I would walk I came in through one end, right? I would walk to the other end, and then like I was like that was cool. And I walked back to the first, and I was like that's fucking awesome. And I rode a ride, and I got out, and I walked to the other end, and I was like that's so cool. And I walked back to the other end, and I was like that's so cool. And I walked, and I just kind of stood there. I bought some green milk. I was like, this is cool. And then I walked to the other end, and I was like, that's so cool. And then I built my lightsaber, and I was like, that was really cool. And then I walked to the other end, and I was like, this is so... And my mom was like, bro, are we ever going to go do anything? I was like, you don't have to stay with me. You can go do your shit, bro. I'm an adult. She's like, but I was like, no, Mom, don't blame you're not having fun on me. All right? I'm going to stay here. This is my spot. My brother was like...
That's funny, bro.
And my brother was ride roller coasters, so he didn't care to go anywhere else either. So he was like, he's right, bro.
I did some of the Star Wars things.
Did you? The Star Wars
bored.
opened whenever you were there? Like the Star Wars?
I don't know.
Was it like ships and shit? Like life-size ships and shit?
I don't think so. No. I did that like little like platform walk thing where like Darth Vader be walking out. And
Oh, yeah, no.
Stormtroopers be
That was
walking
like
out,
old Star Wars
and
stuff.
then, like all that kind of stuff.
You not see my story? You probably skipped over all of it.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was boring though. Even that part.
I was like, oh my gosh, look at
I
that.
did, like the weird like 40 ride thing where like go in that little ship thing and C3PO be up in the.
Nah, bro. Now the 4D
Alright.
ride is crazy. You're like actually driving a ship and shit. It's like it's not even 4D. It's like almost it's like full dive, basically.
Bro, that last one messed me up, bro.
The Avatar one.
It messed my whole fam up.
The
No,
Avatar one.
Star Wars thing.
Oh, the ride.
Yeah, bro. We all walked out of there dizzy as hell, bro.
Nah, bro. That shit was
Bad.
dope. Like they were like, okay, who wants to fly? And then my stepdad was nice. He was like, y'all two can do it. Like me and my brother. We're like, fuck yeah. And then they were like, all right, who? And then they were like, okay, then y'all two will like shoot people. And we were like, bet. So then my brother, my mom and my stepdad were like pressing the buttons, like shooting shit. And my brother were like, and I was like, I think I was horizontal and my brother was vertical. No, vice versa. We were like flying shit, dodging shit. And then we had to like line up and like pick up some cargo. It was dope. It was basically a whole dive. And then he was like, hit the hyperdrive. Right, that's what it's called? Huh?
But was it hard?
Yeah.
Was it?
It was stupid hard. I don't think we even picked up the cargo.
That's funny.
It was like super hard to control.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I love that.
It was so fun.
No, I'd hate it.
Stupid.
Two people have to fly. I'd be pissed.
It was
Especially if
stupid
it was
fun.
your ass, bro.
Yeah,
God
I was
damn,
struggling.
bro.
Javi was struggling too, though. Well, Javi had the easy
I'd
part.
be like, man, we
Javi-
need to go up. We need to go up. You guys gonna be staying going down, bro.
Nah. It wasn't that bad, but like
It's like that boat on it takes two. God.
the what?
The boat on it takes two.
That shit was hard. That shit was stupid hard. Tell us in the comments if you want to start that up again. We need to beat that game.
We do need to beat that
I'll
game.
just stream it now though.
Yeah, we can. We can do that.
Hmm?
But I want to go to Universal though.
Dude, we should
Yeah.
go. The boys should go.
I've been twice.
Oh, okay. We
I
should
want to go again.
we should watch the Harry Potter movies and then we should go so I can appreciate Harry Potter works. That's like the only cool part of Universal. I also haven't been to the Adventure Islands though. Island Adventures, whatever the other one is. That's the cool one with the roller coasters and shit.
I thought that was the water park.
No,
The water park's dog.
all water parks are dog.
It is true.
Like the only good part about a water park is the lazy river and the rapid river or whatever the
Are
fuck the one's
there?
called.
Like, don't only water parks. Because if they made those, that would be. Because the
That's
most
also
annoying
true.
thing about water parks is the little kids.
That's also very true.
We went
Probably.
bro, the water park we went to, bro. There was some dude that like died, bro.
What the fuck?
Bro, it
What
was
the
the lazy river. I don't think he died, but he like got knocked out. And I remember it because I had to shut the whole river down, bro. And then you would just see like a whole bunch of dudes with stretchers flying through the freaking
Oh my
park.
gosh.
And
There was
me-
when I went, there was a little kid who threw up in it and they kind of shut down the lazy river. You're like, get the fuck out, get the fuck out. We're
Me
like,
and
why
Nate-
get the fuck out?
Me and Nate were just like, damn, bro, we was just trying to float. Can you hurry up and like not die and move? But nah, the Harry Potter stuff is.
I looked up
I wish it was bigger.
adult only water park. The first option is 50 lazy rivers for adults. The second option is best water parks in the USA that are fun for everyone.
So there really isn't.
But then this one says a water park for adults only.
Oh,
But that's on Reddit. So I don't know how accurate that is.
maybe he's just asking.
Yeah.
If not, we should definitely open one.
I used to travel a lot for work and did a conference at a resort hotel in Florida with an incredible water park, Lazy River. Our group booked almost the entire hotel, so there were like 3 kids. We easily overran them. I don't think there is, bro.
Dang, that should be a thing.
Why are we not fucking millionaires right now?
I think we should do that, bro.
Let's do it, bro.
I don't
I
think
bet
we
water
have
parks
to.
are fucking expensive to run, though. That's probably why they're so expensive to get in.
It's a lot of water.
But we could just make money off all the alcohol.
It's not even a lot of water. They reuse it.
Oh, duh.
Just go-
They have their own, like, not even cleaning process. They just have their own, like, recycled water.
Yeah, bro. It literally, it just.
Well, it makes sense, though. But no, you know the worst part about, like, you know the real worst part about water parks is it's just the fucking hot cement.
Nah, that don't bother me.
Oh, it bothers the fuck out
I'd
of me.
rather burn my feet off than look at a kid.
No. Like,
I hate kids.
like you
bro.
know how you probably make more money
Yeah.
a water park where like there's no cement. Like,
I didn't burn my feet.
huh?
Yeah. I've been to water parks that had like cool stuff you walk on. It was like it felt cool. It's like cold.
Oh shit.
Cool. Temperature cool.
Not even fucking the Disney World water park, Blizzard Beach. Not even Blizzard Beach had a ways. They were like they would have like sprinklers on the ground, like by the sidewalk, but it didn't really hit anything. It was like the edge of the sidewalk. That's where the little kids were fucking standing. Fuck little kids. Fuck kids.
I hate kids, bro. I'm okay with them in the freaking like other parks. Not really.
You know,
but
sometimes I
you
wish we just
can't
had.
do anything.
Sometimes I wish we just had hella friends, so we could just like all run out like Disney World or something. Cause that's what ruined Disney World. That's what ruins Disney World too. Just little kids.
Little kids, bro. I think little kids.
You ever you think that when if we have kids, if you think if we have kids, we'll appreciate little kids more,
No.
or do you think we'll just like our kids, just hate every other kid?
I'm still not gonna like my kids. I'm gonna love my kids, but I'm not gonna like them.
That's true. That's also very true.
Until they get to the age where I can like them.
Yeah. I'm just like waiting for my cousins to get to the age to where I can just like be me. No, not kick their ass, because I'm always gonna be like 6 years, 7 years older than them. But like, much older I am than them.
Okay, my brother was 5 years older than me.
Yeah, but he's your brother. That's different though. He's your brother. My brother beat my ass too. But like, I think it was more. Well, I don't know.
I hate little kids, bro.
Dude, I cannot stand little kids.
They ruin everything.
Did I talk about how did I ever talk about on the podcast how that my yeah, I did, right? How my cousin's friend was talking like shit to me basically? Did I? No? About like we were setting up this piñata, and I was like helping trying to get like the rope over or whatever.
Yeah.
And he was like, I was like, oh man, I wish I was a little kid so I could beat on this fucking piñata. And he goes, oh, that's how I know I'm more mature than you. And I was like, bitch, I know you don't just say that shit, bro.
That's how you know you less mature.
Facts.
If you don't want to.
Facts,
Hit a
bro.
piñata.
Who the fuck
Hit a
doesn't want to
piñata.
hit a piñata? And then like, they had like a little like ice cream bar, right? You know, it's a little kid party. Like that's cool. I wish my party's at an ice cream bar. They just put a whole bunch of toppings out and just ask the kids what they want on their ice cream. But anyways, so you know they were like, "Hey, just get in the line. So let's try to make this like as organized as possible." And they wouldn't get in the line. And I was like, "For fuck's sake, like, get in the line, Jesus Christ!" And then he goes, "No," I said, "God damn." And he looks at me like dead ass and goes, "Swear to God," he goes like this. He goes, "Don't say the Lord's name in vain." Which, okay, I get it. Like, okay, fine, get mad at me for that. But first off, you're what, like 12? And I'm 20? And second off, like, and then at the same time, I also get like, hey,
Kids.
to you, I'm this dude's cousin. So like, yeah, I might not be an adult, but like an adult to him. And then my fucking aunt's friend, she's I love her, bro. She's like, gives zero fucks. She goes, I fucking hate that little kid. Like, she was like, and he's and she goes, and you're an adult, like you're supposed to be an adult figure to him. And I was like, I know. And then like, okay, when you know this, but like, whenever my cousin's friends are over, maybe you don't know this actually, they're not allowed in my room because I have too much expensive shit in my room, and I know my uncle doesn't want to pay for it. So I was sitting there like, and they were like, they just finished like singing happy birthday, and they cut the cake a little bit, and they all sprint to my room, like towards the direction of my room, and I go, oh fuck no. So I like I like take off towards my room. I'm like, what the I was like, what are y'all doing in here? Like, get out. And then my cousin just goes, and then she like runs away because, you know, the kids these days are stupid. Yeah. So he goes, and then just takes off. And then they all take off behind him. And I close the door. And I'm like, come on, like, bro, you know better. And then I think, I don't remember who it was. Like somebody looked at me. And they were like, I think I'm in your room. And I turned to my uncle and I was like, I just know he doesn't want to pay for any of it because that shit's expensive. And he goes, damn right. So it's like,
oh, that's
and I mean,
funny.
like, and I get it. Like, to little kids, my setup's like amazing, you know, like, cause I have like 3 monitors and I have a computer that has lights in it. But like, and if you want me to show you, I'll show you. Like, I don't mind like y'all coming to my room so I can show you. But don't just sprint in that's terrifying, bro. Like, I got expensive ass shit in my room. Like, people don't know how to appreciate it, respect it for what it is. But not even including my setup, all my pops and shit too, bro. Like, come on, you damaged that box.
I never did stupid stuff when I was a kid,
dude.
No, I did stupid stuff, but I was like, God. I don't think I was an annoying kid.
Nah, bro, kids these days are just crazy.
My dad wouldn't let me.
Oh, same.
So,
well,
I mean,
No, I don't know. I talked to my mom about it, and they just tell me they're like, "Nah, y'all were just calm." Like, even apparently my grandpa would always say like, "What's wrong with your kids, bro?"
Yeah, kids nowadays are terrible.
But no, like I was fucking. I think it was like my brother and me were chilling, and my cousin and his 2 friends were there, and they were just running around being like obnoxious, and including like it was like everyone, all the little kids that were there though. I think my other cousin's friends were there too, and they're girls. And I turned to my aunt, who's like the mom, right? And I go, "Hey, no like disrespect, but like, were we this fucking annoying? Like honestly, like I'm just trying to see like how different the generations are, even though we're technically the same generation, but like how different we are compared to them." And she goes, "You know what? I don't remember." And I was like, "You're capping." Like, and then she goes, "No, like for real." And my sister goes, "I want to say yes, but like no." And then the way they explained it to me is we were, but if they were like, "Hey, shut the fuck up," we'd be like, "All right," and we'd calm it down. But like now you're like, "Shut the fuck up," and they're like, "Oh, Fortnite," and then run around like, "Fuck, man!" Like
Fortnite.
Yeah, bro. Fuck. I hate it, dude. I fucking hate it. Like I hate kids. No, honestly, no, I lied. It's like 2 and down are shitheads. All right, and then it's like 10 through like 14 are shitheads. There's like a little age in the middle where they're like shy and like calm.
I was gonna say 14 and down.
No, because there's like
16 and down.
from like 7 to like no, probably like from 6 to 9. It's like they're kids, but they're also like they don't think they own the place. They're not gonna like be dickheads and obnoxious. They're just like, but then you get like older and they're like, "Oh, we're fucking kids. Like we got this shit." I've never dealt with kids like from that age like that are real dickheads.
Like the older they get, the more they think they can get away with.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. You're right. Maybe it's like from 5. No, it's like from 4.
That's pretty bad.
4 to like 14 is like shit.
0
To like
till you start driving.
I don't know. We were kind of shitheads too, though. We were just loud.
0 till you start driving.
Oh my gosh, bro. Nah, but
You know, like
kids are fucking annoying, dude.
like my mom knows I hate kids.
Well, who doesn't know you hate kids? You make it known.
Shit, this is.
You see a kid, you're like,
But she knows like my biggest pet peeve is crying babies.
Really?
And my thing is like, I can go into a restaurant and there's no babies whatsoever. When I walk in and we sit down, there'll be like 8 families that come in right after me with nothing but kids.
That's
and they all
interesting.
gonna start crying.
Okay, question. Do you hate, real fast, do you hate babies crying at all, or do you hate when babies cry and they're being neglected? Because like if a baby's
Actually, I must not say crying, like the scream crying.
yeah, like
A little baby crying, like an infant, is just like, meh.
yeah, and not only that, but like you're like okay, they're just probably just hungry, like they're trying to do
Right.
something, get something done.
Yeah.
But then you have like
The neglected ones piss me off.
because you're like shut your fucking kid up, like fuck.
But I don't know. If I'm there, there's a crying baby.
Yeah. Is there like you need to go anywhere else? I kind of cut you off, but
It's just everywhere I go, there are crying babies.
yeah, bro.
It
Really?
always shows itself.
That's funny.
And it's funny. Every time I walk in somewhere, like with my family, and the crying baby comes in, my whole family just goes and looks at me. And I'm just like, but then I'm mind blown. Like, where did we went to go eat at Cracker Barrel when I was camping.
Oh my gosh, that sounds so good. It was amazing. Can we go to
But
Cracker Barrel?
me and my mom sat down.
Can we go get breakfast tomorrow?
Possibly.
Okay.
But me and my mom sat down and we were eating, and like they had like their tables like the table was like me to you, the next table. They was packed in there. But like the table next to us was like an 8 to 10 person like size table.
So like my table?
Pretty much. And a whole family walked in, and there was like
4 babies.
there was more.
No,
There was
fucking
like
way.
6 toddlers. They were all within a year. And I was just like, but nah, here's the thing. They were beans.
That's what's up. So
But they were like super well dressed beans. But bro, I didn't even hear a peep
damn
out of
right.
any of them the whole
Damn
time.
right. I was
bro.
gonna say like they shouldn't.
I was
say
like,
shit.
It
Damn
was
right, bro.
so
Because they
nice,
know
bro.
if they act up, they're gonna get their ass beat.
It was so nice, bro.
You know, it was awesome because when my cousin was like younger, he would always like act out at restaurants. Like, I don't know why, but that was just his thing. Like he would just act out in restaurants. So like, what like there was like we don't know what we to this day I still don't know. But like I remember my cousin, my uncle would go, "That's it, we're going to the restroom," and he'd pick his crying ass up, take him to the restroom, come back. That kid was fucking calm. So I go, like, I think it was like probably like a month or two ago. I was like, "Hey, remember whenever you would take him to the restroom when we were younger?" He was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Did you just like beat his ass?" He goes, "No." And I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "No, I just fucking talked to him." I was like, "Sternly?" And he was like, "What the fuck what the fuck do you tell him, bro?" Like to this day, I'm like, I still don't know. I don't know the details, but it worked everything. And then I would threaten his ass too, like, "Bro, I'm gonna get your dad to take you to the restroom." He goes, "No, no." And he shut the fuck up. I'm like, "What the fuck does he do?" Like, and I asked him like, I was like, "Did you just kick his ass in there?" He's like, "No, like I literally don't lay a hand on him." I was like, "Whoa."
The power.
Yeah, bro, dads are wild. I wouldn't know.
Man, I got my ass beat.
Huh?
I got my ass beat sometimes. Not that much though, because I knew. Like they did it like the few times, so I knew it was gonna happen.
Right. Like
And it was just like
they did it the necessary times.
yeah, and like my parents just had that look when I was acting up. That was like the warning look, bro.
Yeah.
And I would just be like, okay.
Really? Yeah, I never got my ass beat.
Like it happened in church for me all the time when I was little.
You get your ass beat
When
in
I
church?
started like acting up in
That's
church,
funny,
bro, my mom would take me out to the front, bro, and just lean on me, bro.
You
And
ever
she
get
did it
like
a few
the
times.
like lean on their fucking leg, like the basic like cartoony type beating? No.
Nah,
Did you get spanked?
I have.
I think I ever gotten spanked. I never really got hit. I got hit one time. I bring it up to my mom all the time because I'm like, yeah, my mom used to beat me, and she's like, I hit you once. I deserved it though because I was, I don't remember how old I was, but I basically called her stupid, but in Spanish, and that's like very aggressive and vulgar, like it's like calling someone like an estúpida or estúpido.
Mm-hmm.
It's like very like disrespectful. So I was in the fucking passenger seat and I fucking called her that shit and she smacked the fuck out of my mouth. I was so mad. I think she deserved it though too. Like I think whatever she was doing was stupid because she was like, I think like her boyfriend was like cheating on her and she didn't believe me or some shit. Like you got the but like she smacked the shit out of me and I was like, all right, idiot. Basically is what I told her and she just smacked the fuck out of me.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was funny. Not the time. I wanted to beat her ass, bro. Have you ever had your mom or dad hit you like recently? Not recently, but like as like since an adult, like we like high school up.
I mean, my dad's like punched me before.
But like playfully or like for
Yeah.
real?
Playfully.
Oh yeah, that's different though.
And then I make him flinch. So I can't hit him.
Yeah, right.
Because he like bruises super bad.
Oh.
So I can't even like.
Oh, damn, that sucks. He also old though. Like your dad's old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, well, when I was like, when we did taekwondo, my dad would beat me in the middle of the class. It's just like the demonstration kid.
Oh
'Cause he
yeah.
could punch me because I was his kid.
Yeah. That's what's up.
I almost died like so many times.
That's awesome, bro.
I remember one time he just like full on, just like right here.
Damn, your
full
suplex,
force
bro.
just punched me.
Damn.
The wind got knocked out of me for like 10
Damn right.
minutes. I was just like,
Damn. That's funny.
it was tragic.
That's awesome.
He also made me fight like 5 adults.
I can't wait to beat my kid. Do you think not violence because it's not violent, but like you think like hitting a kid is like needed, like necessary in their upcoming,
Yeah.
but not like necessary. Like you just have to do it like once and they'll learn.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like, there's probably people out there that have perfectly fine kids and they never had to.
Yeah,
But it's kind of just like a lottery.
yeah, that's true.
But like, I feel like
Probably like I'm gonna say like
you're probably gonna need
75% of the time.
Yeah, most of the time,
Yeah,
your kid gonna need it.
because like I said, I don't think I
And
don't
if you
remember
ain't
ever
gonna
getting
like
hit.
like beat them.
Yeah, you're gonna like
you're gonna have to at least like
better be a good ass reason.
I don't know.
Like what do
You
you
be
think?
aggressive.
What do you think would like make you snap?
I don't think
To
you
where
could
you
just
like-
be a calm parent.
Huh?
I don't think you could just be a calm parent.
I think I'm gonna have the voice. Like that's how my uncle is. Like no, actually my uncle or aunt don't hit their kids. That's how my grandma always tells me that. That's how she was. Like my grandpa never laid a hand on any of it, like including his grandkids. And that's not true. He hit my cousin once, cause that dude was pissed, bro. But like spanked his ass. But yeah, my grandpa just had the voice. He was like the shut the fuck up and listen to your mom or some shit. He just like even to this day, if he comes and talks to you, you're like, I'm sorry.
You either gonna have to physically beat or
verbally abuse.
beat
Yeah,
your
your
kid.
fucking kids. Yeah.
You can tell when a kid has never like gotten it.
Oh yeah. Oh, like that
Especially
fucking
nowadays.
like that fucking kid at the party. I should have laid his ass out. God damn. Why don't have to be 18, bro? I would have just stuck his ass for real. Damn, now I'm thinking about it. Like, I don't remember ever getting, like, yelled at or...
Oh, I do.
Or, like...
I remember seeing my brother get beat. My dad was going in on him, bro. I was hiding under the table. I was scared.
Did you ever get the belt? I don't think I ever got the belt. I think that was the baby.
Did you have the paddle?
No.
Did you ever have a paddle, bro?
No, dude.
Man, my dad had a paddle. He kept it on top of the fridge.
That's awesome. No, see, because
He never really had to use it, though. He would just grab it, and I'd be like, all right.
Yeah, right? Like, damn, dude. That's wild. No, never got beat.
I didn't get it that much.
I think, well, I was like the baby. So I was the third child. I know you're technically the baby too, but you were the second. I was the third. So I feel like by like me, they had their like shit straightened out. They were like, all right. Well,
Nah, you watched your brother get it more than you, so you know.
Oh, my brother got his ass beat. My sister got it.
That's what I saw. My brother got beat, so I was like, "That's what happens."
Yeah. Now that my dad's dead, I don't care as much talking about it, especially like on a public platform like this.
Yeah.
But my dad beat like to the point where my sister couldn't go to school. Beat.
Damn.
Like there was one time where he just like I think she was like 4 or 5. He straight like slapped her and left like a purple hand on her face.
Damn.
Yeah, no, he was a dickhead. That's why he's dead. But yeah, like and it kind of pisses me off because this is the shit they told me like 2 years after he left, type beat. So yeah, low-key pisses me off whenever they tell me that shit, but it is what it is now.
Yeah.
Who's 6 feet under? Not me. Sorry, that was kind of too dark, I think.
Wish I was.
Swear to God. Maybe that's a flex.
I'm trying to think of. I've seen my mom like backhand my brother so many times. I was never within range. It was always in the car, and he was always in the passenger seat. I remember one time my mom broke my brother's watch.
How the fuck you backhand someone in a passenger seat?
Huh?
How do you backhand someone in a passenger seat?
From the driver's seat?
Yeah. I guess, bro. I feel like you wouldn't backhand him. You just smack him straight like square in the face.
That's pretty much what you're doing.
No,
but
fair
it's
enough.
the back of your hand.
That's true.
Nah, but I remember my mom. I watched it happen. He had like a super nice fossil watch, and my mom went to backhand my brother, but my brother like blocked it with his watch, and she had a ring on, bro. Bro, that whole front face of that watch just.
Why are you putting your hand in the way, dude? Was that like a thing? Like, is that a thing for like well, I don't know your dad's beans, but like, is that a thing also for like not beans? Like, if you block them, is it like you're getting it like 3 times worse, dude? That's fucking awesome, man. Like,
I mean, it was hard.
Like that shit was fucking insane. Bro.
Well, I don't know, cause we were taught how to fight, so it's kind of a natural instinct how to block. So.
God damn, bro, we were fucking, dude. If you put your head in the way, ooh, you'd fucking get your shit teared up, bro. You know, I was fucking talking, cause I was talking about how they like baby my cousin too much, cause she's small still, like she's tiny, but she's 10 years old. So like subconsciously, I tell them, I'm like, bro, y'all treat her like a baby because she was built like one. She's tiny, and they're like, no. I was like, yeah, y'all do. And
I was tiny.
What?
I was tiny.
Were you?
I got beat.
Well, yeah, but that's different though, because they're your kid. Like I was saying that to the rest of my family, like not her parents.
Yeah.
Not my aunt and uncle. And my aunt and uncle were like, he's right. He's 100% right. Like y'all do it because she's small. She looks that way. And then they were like, no, and I was like, yeah. And then, cause like the other day she was acting up, and like I don't like to try to parent them because I'm barely an adult. But sometimes when they don't listen, like, it pisses me off when people disrespect like, especially my grandma. Like, I tell them all the time, like, you can disrespect my sister, I don't give a fuck, even though she's an adult technically, but she's like your cousin. So at the end of the day, like, fuck them, right? I was like, but you disrespect my grandma, and that's like a big no for me. My grandpa or my grandma. So I tell them, like, sometimes my grandma will be talking to them and they'll be like half-assing him, like, she's fucking talking to you. They're like, okay. So I yelled at my cousin one time. I was like, oh my God, like, they're talking to you, like, stop acting like a kid, like a baby, you know, you're 10 years old, like, you're an adult. And then after that, she got like all pouty and she was like, she kind of like shuts down. And I'm like, y'all know she does that on purpose, right? And they're like, well, how do you know? Like, she actually just getting like in her feelings. I was like, no, because I did the same shit when I was her age. They're like, they looked at me like, what? And I was like, don't you remember when my dad would ground me? And I'd go, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. And they'd be like, all right, fine, you're ungrounded. Yeah, I know. Okay, bye. Y'all didn't think I did that on purpose? And they were like, what? I was like, yeah, bro. Like, are you dumb? I was very
when
good.
we have kids, bro, they're not gonna be ready for it.
No, bro. They think I'm like I know I was a little fucking.
We know all them tricks, bro.
Facts, bro. Low key, a lot of parenting tricks like don't work on me though, or they never worked on me.
Like what?
Like they take away. Like they'd be like, I'll take away your fucking Xbox. They'd be like, all right, still got TV. I don't mind watching TV.
They never threatened me with that.
No. That shit didn't work with me. I don't think it works anymore.
I've been grounded.
Me neither. Okay, that's not true. I've never had a grounding last more than a day.
I've never been grounded. Like, I'd never feared that. Like, when I got in trouble, I didn't, like, go to... I mean, I always had something to game.
Yeah.
And, like, I just never...
So what they do, just beat you? Yeah? Like, oh, maybe they did beat me a lot more than I remember.
I don't remember.
So, like, what was your punishment? Like timeouts or nothing?
I didn't even have timeouts.
I mean, I don't know. Whatever it was, though, it worked, I guess.
I really didn't, like, I wasn't that bad of a kid.
Me neither.
I mean, like, the worst time period was that 10th grade year.
Yeah, I remember. Well, I don't remember, but
we talked about
I remember hearing about it.
But, like, nah, like, I mean, that was probably the word where I was, even at home, I mean, I was still pretty, like, I was bad at home. That period. There was that one time where I flipped everything in my room upside down.
Were you good?
Including like 200 plus pounds pieces of furniture.
How, bro? Adrenaline?
I'm mad, bro.
I guess.
It was like, I don't know. And then I would regret it afterward.
Sorry, I'm going to play FIFA. Throw my controller like, fuck, gotta beat it.
But I don't really think.
I wasn't either.
Like, in the memorable years. So, like, I was like old. Like, I never really, like, I didn't get in trouble like that.
No. I think my biggest was just fighting. My brother and I fought all the time.
Me and my brother fought
like
a lot
physically fought too. So, and like my brother and I don't know about you and your brother. My brother and I are the ones that like we'll like handle it between ourselves. Probably far from the mic. We'll like handle it between ourselves. So if we fight, we'll like, cause we always lived in the same room. We would like physically fight, like beat on each other, and then be like. And like 5 minutes later, be like, "You want to play some Mario?" Yeah, all right. And then like, so there would be times we were fighting, like we were wrestling and shit, like on the bed, like we were pissed off at each other. And my grandma would walk in and we go, she goes, "You're not fighting?" And we're like, "We're just playing around, Grandma." And then they're like, she'd look at us. She'd be like, "I don't know." And then she'd like close the door. And I'm like, "You want to play Mario?" Yeah. Play Mario, get mad at each other for like, I don't know, like, cause he beat me or some shit. But like, well, fuck you, bitch. He's like, and we start wrestling again, and then she walk in, and she be like, "Y'all we're fighting," and we were like, "Damn it!" Like, she got us this time.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Nah. Well, but like, how far are you and your brother apart?
4 years.
Oh, so we're pretty much the same.
Yeah, pretty much. Which is crazy because I feel like, well, I don't know. Could you talk to me about how you and your brother are like low key close? But you don't show it. I feel like as much as we do.
Well, yeah, we're not like y'all.
We also lived
y'all
in the
like
same.
Friends.
Yeah.
So me and
I don't know. We also lived in the same room for.
Yeah, I never had to live.
16 years? No, 15. No, 16. We lived with each other for 16
like
years.
I never like fought my brother.
No?
Nah. I mean, he would hit me and then I'd hit him back, and that was kind of it.
I think there was like that was pretty much it. Like we just wrestled because we never wanted to hit each other. But then there was a couple times where we like fought, each other. No, it was usually like we'd wrestle, and then if one of us like punched or kicked or whatever each other, we'd probably go for like maybe like 30 seconds, and then he just like pushed me off because I knew he could kick my ass. Like he grew up like he was the guy like in school like fighting, so he could kick my ass. So he would just stop it before he would, or I would. I
show you the.
Yeah, basically.
No, I don't think.
Yeah.
Nah, my brother would just like annoy me. Like he got off on like making me mad.
Oh, really? That's interesting. I was the asshole. I was the one making my brother
bullied
mad.
Me.
That's how it is now. My brother bullies me.
I mean, he would regret it sometimes with the things I would hit him with, but
Right.
but like that was just his goal, make me mad, and then I ended up hitting him, and then that was kind of it.
He like lay you out.
Nah, he wouldn't even do that.
He's like, all right, that's enough, I guess. Because I crossed the line.
Like, I don't know. I mean, like, there wasn't much stopping me if I was going out on him. Didn't matter. He was 5 years older than me.
Right.
If I wanted to lean in on him, I was going to lean in on him.
Interesting.
But, no. I just hit him with stuff.
That's what's up.
I never really fought him. I always had a weapon.
It's fair, bro. Yeah, no.
I wonder where my metal pipe is. It's the last one I used.
Yeah.
Somewhere in here. The coolest looking one was a lightsaber.
Yeah, you beat him with a lightsaber, bro?
Yeah, I did a whole like. I tried to beat him with it.
That's cool, bro.
And I broke in half.
Oh.
And I was like, dang.
That's no fun.
That one happened right outside the door out there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like down there or like right there?
Like outside.
Oh.
We walked in the garage.
Oh.
He made me mad, so I picked it up off the ground, beat him with it. My mom rocked through the door. She was like, "What'd you do?"
To him?
And I was just like,
"Oh, to you."
It was great.
Interesting.
It was great.
That's really funny because I was the one pushing his buttons, and he'd get pissed off, and then he'd hit me, and then I'd get pissed off, and then we'd fight.
No, it was all him.
Yeah.
I never. If he didn't make me mad, we were good.
Yeah. You know, my mom was talking to me, and I don't know if your mom ever hit you with the just do whatever you want. Like whenever you like ask her for permission or some shit, or for anything, she'd just be like, she'd be like, no. And you're like, come on, mom. She's like, no, come on, mom. And she'd be like, I just do whatever you want. Did you ever hit you with that? Oh. Well, my mom was telling me that like you know, she would like try to do that on my brother. She'd be like, just do whatever you want. He'd be like, all right, and then just go and do it. And then she'd do it on me. I'd be like, no, mom, just say yes. Say yes and I'll do it. But don't say do whatever you want. Like, because I'd get it.
Yeah.
And then apparently there was this one time where like we were both asking her for permission. And she was like, just do whatever y'all want. And my brother's like, all right, come on, Mal. And then I was like, no, that's not what the idiot. Like, no, she doesn't mean it. She doesn't mean it. She's like, bro, she just said it. Come on, let's go. So I thought that was funny. Showed me that recently.
Pretty much got to do what I wanted. Anyways.
Mom was really lenient too, but it was like she didn't like the night stuff, the night adventures that we go on. So that's too late. Mom didn't care.
I mean, she didn't want me getting home super late, but she didn't really care if I did stuff at night. And she just wanted to know if I was gonna be late.
I think it was more of a she knew.
Especially when I was like driving on my own. She was like, "Are you
no, I'm talking about like kids. We were kids.
No, she really didn't.
We were like 10, like I was like what? If my brother's 10, I was like 12, 14 maybe. So I was like 8 or 10. But like also like she knew who we hung out with. It was my neighbor. You know who my neighbors were, and they were crazy as shit too. So yeah, good times.
Like every time I had neighbors, I mean, my dad knew them, so yeah, never really worried about too much.
Sorry, I just got snap. I don't know why, but that kind of looks like a vagina. The circle thing, the pink one. Or am I tripping?
You're tripping.
For you sure?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm tripping.
Yeah, you are.
I'm also a virgin, so like.
Yeah. You're down bad. I remember one time
Sorry, I shouldn't be texting. But I'm definitely texting.
when I lived in the first room.
Yeah.
Like I was a big door slammer,
That was my thing too.
but I think my parents. I got mad. I was in the living room. I was going back to my room. I slammed the hallway door.
Yeah.
And I knocked like half of the pictures on the stairs.
Oh no.
Off the wall.
Oh no. That's no fun. I bet you got your ass beat.
I don't think I broke. I think I broke one, but like it would just like go back together. I was like safe. But I remember I slammed the door and I heard just like boom, 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 boom. I was like, I just like stormed into my room and hid.
Be like that. You know how I told you like when your when my grandpa gets onto us, that's whenever we're like fuck. Like that's like no fun. That's his pet peeve. So like I remember when I was younger, like that was my thing. Like if I was mad, I'd slam the door.
Yeah.
So I like slammed the door, and then my grandpa would like, dude, I swear to God, like he'd be on the other side of the house. He'd be there in a second. He'd open the door. He'd be like, "Who the fuck just slammed that door?" I'd be like, come into a ball. He'd be like, "Don't fucking slam the door." And we're like, "Okay, grandpa." He's like, "All right." That's why he's like I fuck with it because he's like quick to the point. Like he's not gonna like beat around the bush. Like don't fucking do that shit. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. And then, yeah, bro, there was this one time where, oh my god, I need to tell you who it is first, real fast. Come here. Yeah, okay. Well, anyways, so we were in a class, and he was like a bad kid, right?
Yeah.
And then we were he got in trouble in this class a lot. So he got sent to the office, right? He was like, the teacher was like, go to the office. And he was like, he was like smacking him like, all right. And then like freaking, he slammed the fucking door. And my fucking teacher like got up and was about to, and like was on his way to the door to like go like yell at him, be like, don't fucking slam my door, whatever, right? Fucking opens the door, pokes his head, and goes, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Closes the door. And then my teacher goes, and this teacher was like very like awkward. He fucking closes the door, he goes, that's all it is, guys. Just be nice about it. Like, just apologize if you fuck up, basically, is what he said. And then the whole class lost that shit. Because he was like a skinny, scrawny kid. So, like, he was like lanky, more like. Opens the fucking door. And just go, like, it's literally just his head. He goes, sorry. Just closes the door. It was so fucking funny, bro. Oh, my goodness, bro. It was like 6th grade, too. So, we were like kids, funny. Bro. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, bro. This shit is funny. Man, I'm trying to think of other shit that I did when I was a kid.
Me too.
That really like, it was really just fighting. It was fighting and door slamming. I was never like, they tell me this all the time, but I didn't get disrespectful until like recently. But you know, to your elders, being disrespectful is just telling them they're wrong. So they say I'm disrespectful. But you know what's really crazy? When I was like in high school, like mid-high school, like 16, 15, 17, around there.
Yeah. I
would always like give my family points, and they'd be like, "Shut up, you're like a kid or whatever." I'd be like, "All right." So when I turn 18, I get an opinion. They're like, "Yeah, basically." Like they were just being a smart ass back to me. I swear to God, I turned 18 and my opinion was valid. Like I graduated high school, and my opinion became valid.
That's funny.
That's funny. Yeah, it is kind of funny.
Nah, I don't think. I really didn't do that much to my parents. I think I talked back. That was the most.
Yeah. I talked back too, but never. Apparently I was never disrespectful about it.
But I didn't even do that much because like I didn't really get mad at my parents that often. I mean, I didn't get mad that often in general.
At least like your parents, because apparently your brother freaking pissed you off.
Yeah, that was the most. But I mean, there's been a few times where I'd go off on my parents, where I was actually mad.
Yeah, but I feel like your parents don't have you never had a reason to go off on your parents. I did a lot. On my mom. On my dad more, but on my mom I went off a lot. Like especially like in like my like late high school years, cuz she just kept dating. Dude, she's like the definition of a high school girl, bro. Like she just attracts the assholes. That's why I'm really glad she's with my stepdad. Mm-hmm. But like she just attracts the assholes. So I'll be like, Mom, bro, this dude does it. Like, I remember when she started dating my fucking stepdad. She was like, Mao, he did this and this and this. I'm like, Mom, that's normal. Like that's how you should be treated, queen.
That's normal.
Yeah, she did. I can't remember what it was. I think she said something like he opened the car door for me or something like that, or like so I don't can't remember what exactly it was, but he
Simple
goes,
stuff.
yeah, it was something like super like simple, and I was like, Mom, that's like normal, like that's what you're supposed to do. She goes, oh yeah, I guess I never knew that. It was like crazy because she was like questioning it.
Yeah.
She was like, dude, this is weird. And I'm like, Mom, this is, you've never been treated right. Like, because apparently back in the day, she was a little, I'm not going to say hoe, 'cause she didn't sleep with anyone, but like, she just had a lot of boys. She was like that girl that just had a lot of boyfriends apparently. So. Yeah, bro. But, just call my mama hoe on my podcast, basically. It is what it is, though. She knows it.
It is, bro.
She knows it.
She does. I've been around long enough. I hear it enough.
My mom's funny, bro.
But yeah, no.
Damn, bro.
I mean,
Yeah, there's not really much of it.
just words. I just go off, and that's
Hey.
even rare.
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
When you go off, because you like, is it
It's bad.
go off? When you say it's bad though, do you mean like you're like not aggressive? You're like hurtful, like you go out to like hurt them, or are you just like, or do you like just like make valid points to where they're like,
It's my tone.
damn, yeah, but if the point's good enough, the tone doesn't matter. At least that's how it works.
It doesn't matter what I say.
Oh, really?
It's
You're
how
just
I
like,
sound.
are you just a dickhead? Like, are you just
It's
straight
just-
like an asshole, or are you like a smart ass?
Both.
Ooh, fun.
It's bad. I'm telling you, it's bad. That's why it doesn't happen.
I was gonna say something,
Like
but
my
maybe not
mom-
on a podcast.
Like my dad. Like I've made my dad shed a tear.
Oh my gosh, really?
Just because my voice.
That's
Not my mom. She's like more.
thick-skinned.
I mean, she's gone through my brother, so.
Is your brother bad?
He's worse than-
Oh, really?
He was a troublemaker.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think that's why like I was not there.
Y'all both are
I was
so calm now.
Super lenient on. They were super lenient. I didn't really do anything. I think my brother was most of the reason. They just gave up on me.
Was it that,
But-
or you were just so good compared to your brother that they were like,
It's a little bit of both.
that's how I am. Oh my gosh. Growing up, my brother and sister were so mad. They're like, you did not just fucking let him do that. And they were like, my mom goes, well, no offense, guys, but I trust him more than I trust him more than I trusted y'all at the time.
Yeah, that's kind of my mama.
Yeah.
But it was also like part of my brother was like first kid.
Yeah. I mean, that's always gonna happen.
Never gone
right?
through it before,
Yeah.
but he was also a troublemaker.
Yeah.
But nah, yeah. I just go off.
Yeah.
It was a good
I
thing I
also
never
go
went
off.
off in school.
Oh my god, I almost went off on this old lady the other day. Goddamn.
I wish I would have gone off in school a few times.
Yeah, you know that really, really like viral video of that guy who just like he had like long hair and just goes on his teacher.
Oh yeah.
He's like, he goes like this a lot. I forget what he says exactly, but he goes like that a lot. He's like, these kids are trying to learn, man. They're trying to
Yeah.
learn in these workbooks or whatever. Like
Good.
you're a teacher, yeah, dude. I should have gone off like that multiple times, bro.
There were so many times, but it was for the better because I would probably make a teacher cry.
I wouldn't have gave a shit, cause if it's the point where we have to do that, then they deserve to cry.
Nah, but I remember like my brother was a lot more of a school troublemaker too.
Well, that
Like,
I can
he
tell.
would go off on teachers.
That I can tell. But I feel like your brother would also. I don't know your brother very well, but I feel like he'd be the guy to do it and at least have a point.
Oh, he always had points.
Yeah.
Like he went off on his case in once, and then he didn't have to do homework.
Oh fuck.
Doesn't matter.
I love her. What did he
He
say? Do you
didn't have
know?
to do- He was talking about how no one's ever gonna use this stuff, and he made such a good point. All she could do was like, "You're right."
Yeah, duh.
Okay.
It's also Miss Kaysen though.
Yeah,
Like she was
but-
awesome.
He's done a lot.
Yeah.
I remember, like, my dad has had to go up there a couple times.
Just be like, sorry.
No,
Oh.
it was on my brother's side.
Oh,
It was a big ordeal.
Be like that. It did be like.
It was one pretty bad one. Or like, I think my dad went up there and went off.
Dude, it'd be like that.
But
My mom was very like that too.
I wish I would have.
Speaking of that teacher, did I ever tell you about the time? This is my brother's story more, but it's just funny because she was a baddie. That someone she came in and she was like, some dude came into her classroom and she goes, "What are you doing?" And he goes, "Not you at the moment." She was like, "Go to the fucking office, bro." Like that's awesome, bro. She was like, "Well, now this, whatever." Oh, her name was probably not Casey anymore.
Probably not.
Wonder what her maiden name was.
Don't know.
Yeah, but no,
Don't know.
there was a lot of teachers that deserve to go off.
Oh
on
yeah.
her. She's not one of them. She was just doing her job, but I also see where your brother's coming from. He's right. Like, who the fuck is gonna use free calculus? Probably like 10% of the kids in there. Not even. Probably like 5% of the kids in our.
He just
there.
didn't want to do the homework, so he didn't have to do homework.
Fair enough, though. He got it. He did it. Was it just him or was it the whole class?
I don't know.
Oh.
Might have just been him.
Yeah. That's what's up.
I know he has a lot more stories and stuff he's done. He went to like war with his counselor,
That's what's up, though.
but that was valid.
I mean,
His counselor told him, "You're not gonna get anywhere if you don't go to
Oh
college."
yeah, you told me about that. And look at him now, bro. That motherfucker.
Makes way more than that counselor.
Probably like
Wherever she is.
double. what
I
she
had a
makes.
bad counselor too. when I was
Are we at
going
an
into
hour
high
already?
school.
There's no way.
Yeah,
How much time?
an hour.
And exactly? That's what I
Yeah.
thought, right? Okay. Wait, what did your counselor do?
That was when I was going in high school. She told me I couldn't play football and be in band because I wanted to play football.
Oh, damn. Is that why you didn't play football?
Yeah.
You just
Kinda.
like back out at the last minute? Because I was saying like,
kind of why.
I was like, probably like,
I was just wasn't finna get into it with her. I was just like,
I was like 5% of the fucking. Did you notice? Because you remember how like we were in 8th grade and we went to what's it called? We went to
orientation?
yeah, orientation. No, not orientation. Where we like talked to the counselors, like the high school counselors, about like our scheduling. Cause like that's how they help you like decide like what classes to take and like what like it's like each thing has like career paths, like cause you take the principal's class and whatnot. Did you notice that we went to that? All the counselors were there. We got into high school like our freshman year, and none of the counselors were there. Like we had almost all new counselors.
Yeah.
Like they must have been ass.
We were 14 years old, picking our career paths.
It's true. It's true. That's why I think that's bullshit. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of glad I went with what I went with though. Cause like, for example, I may not have my A+ certification, but I know a lot more about computers than I would have.
I don't learn anything in that class.
Well, that's because you already knew all this shit though. I did not.
Really wanted to, but didn't get it.
We didn't have a teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. That's why I'm with like Elon Musk. He's talked about school. He hates public school. He has his own school.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, my kids
There's, like,
going there.
not very many kids. They're like geniuses, but like
My kids are going there.
he was like, yeah. So like we do school, but then we start noticing what they're really good at and what they're terrible at. So we don't try to teach them the thing they're terrible at. They're bad at it. And he's like,
So
we just go at what they're good at and what they enjoy.
out of curiosity, in your opinion, what is the year, like let's just say like school year, where you think core classes should stop being required?
Like core class.
Like math, science, English. What's the other one?
That's
History.
Like hard.
Huh?
That's hard.
It is hard.
Cause like for me, I got like majority of everything after elementary school. Like
Yeah, but you should at least know how to do like basic algebra, in my opinion. Like you don't
feel
need
like-
it, but like it's not
I feel
bad
like
to
you don't
know.
need a whole class for it though.
Yeah.
Like how in elementary school you don't have math and all that. You're just in your class and and you learn.
That's fair.
It just teach you. I feel like it should just keep going a little bit.
Think
Like science, bro. I stopped learning science.
that's fair. I don't remember
After elementary
anything.
school.
I don't remember anything about science. All I know, it's like the memes are so true. It's like, what'd you learn in your high school science class? Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, and apparently it's not even the powerhouse of the cell. So
But
like
there's no need to know anything about science.
No.
If you're not gonna be a
you're
scientist.
100% right.
Like
Same with history.
even
in my opinion.
like bro, even if you don't even know the damn seasons, like
same with
you learn them.
Same with history. But see, that's the shit you learn in elementary school.
Like I feel like
I think either middle school or I don't know, because it's hard to say because our fucking school's weird. Our district's weird. Because normally elementary goes till what? 5th grade, and then it's 6th, 7th, and 8th is middle school, and then high school still freshman and senior.
Something like that, maybe.
Whatever. I think either middle school or high school would be a good spot for core class to stop being
I
required.
don't think it should be a.
You think it should be that
I
high?
don't think there should be grades, really.
You think we should go like
I think there should be
like
knowledge.
other country?
Like, obviously, I don't think you should have a 6-year-old and a 16-year-old learning the same thing still.
Right.
Because then that means there's something wrong with the 16-year-old.
Correct.
But, like, I feel like, say, there's, 3rd grade. You might have a dude that's 7, and you might have a kid that's 9. But,
How much do you know? How much?
I feel like
So what do you think about tests? What's your opinion on standardized tests?
they're stupid.
So fucking
It's
stupid.
just memory.
It is. You're 100% right. That's why college is great.
That's why studying is a thing. What is studying?
You're just
Memorizing answers to a test.
So
pretty much.
basically, the people who don't have to study are just people who have better memory than. Literally, that's why I don't study.
Even math, it's memorizing formulas.
Literally,
Science is just memorizing
formulas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
History is memorizing facts.
Dates.
Yeah.
Numbers.
And then what's the other one?
English.
English.
It's just English.
That's just
I think after because
English.
English is the most useless class in my opinion.
I stopped learning English literally after.
Because at a certain point, it just becomes, hey, read this book, and we'll talk about why this book is the way it is. Which, again, I think it's bullshit half the time. But after becoming an artist, I guess, I hate saying that, but after learning more about art,
I never learned how to write in English class. I'm a really good writer, but I stopped. I never I don't even think I learned how to write a sentence in school.
Huh?
I don't even think I learned how to write a sentence in school. I just knew.
Facts.
I probably did learn it in elementary school.
Jinx.
Yeah.
Give me cook.
Shut up. But the only thing English wise that I kept learning was my vocabulary went up because I got older.
Not even.
But even then, I was in
I still say shit and fuck.
I was in 4th grade saying some pretty huge words.
I still use small words.
Don't need big words, really.
Swear to God, bro. It's like when they say
for every 12-syllable word, there's a 2-syllable word that means the same thing.
Exactly, bro. You just want to sound smarter. Get over it, bro. You sound like a dickhead when you use big words like that.
Yeah, but nah. I feel like
unless you're doing it for the meme, then it's impeccable.
School should just be a thing.
Okay, so you just said that we have to pick our career paths at 14, right?
Yeah.
So do you think that should still be a thing? Or no? Because in my opinion, I feel like high school is the part where you find out what you like. But then again, I say that because I did. But after talking to a lot of people don't.
That's what college is. Figure out what you really think you want to do.
That's also
the
true.
The degree most people get is not what they're doing.
That's
at
true.
all.
That's true. Because why we say
just
this
gives them another 4 years to try to figure it out.
I went to get my A+ certification and found out I love film and working with video and cameras and shit.
I think
found my passion very early on.
I think in school it should be more taught.
I think we should just learn shit that
really,
you need to learn.
In school, you're just high school. They're just teaching you how to get through college.
Really.
They're not teaching you anything.
I think school should be life lessons.
I think
not life lessons, but I still don't know how to file taxes, bro. TurboTax.
Yeah, TurboTax.
Just TurboTax. Or
not it's gonna be a longer one. I don't know.
Well, we also talked a lot beforehand though.
Yeah, but
also you can cut out most of the intros we did too.
School. It should be more taught you start seeing what you're good at. So say you're going through school and you see you're really good with numbers and another field, and so they start seeing things you can do with your life.
See, I agree to an extent because technically I'm very good with numbers. Math is let's go. I'm super good at math. But I am now an art major. Technically, I'm a film major technically, but technically I'm getting a Bachelor of Arts. So
I still think if I ever went to college, I would have been an engineer.
See, that was my original
because I
plan.
enjoy number stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Like that was my original plan, but
Like
okay. So how much do you think career-wise is forced, if that makes sense? Because, like, for example, like Elon Musk's school, you said, okay, we're gonna focus on what they're good at growing up, but at that point, are you just forcing this 5-year-old to enjoy, like, since he's good at numbers? You
I
just
think it's like it
forcing him-
changes.
okay,
Like I feel like
forcing him to like numbers.
I think
and
core classes.
enjoy
Like I feel like
that shit.
when you go to high school,
Yeah. You going?
like you should just have like the general knowledge. Everybody has a general knowledge. It's kind of how it's supposed to be, but it doesn't happen.
True.
Because everyone's rushed into it pretty much.
Correct.
There's people that should be like graduated by the time they're a freshman, and there's people that should still be in 6th grade.
How old do you think you were to the point to where you could pass the GED? Basically, just get an equivalent to a high school
I was a
diploma.
freshman.
Probably, right?
Probably could have skipped 4 years of high school.
I don't know about because I think you need to know like biology and shit on there, and you probably knew like the
I
super basics
never
of
knew
biology.
I
Well, that's
didn't
because
have
we
biology.
didn't have a teacher.
I failed the STAR test.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That you don't. That STAR test disappeared.
Did it?
The same one as the history one in 8th grade, 7th grade.
That disappeared?
The one in 7th. You remember the history one in 7th grade?
It
The
disappeared?
freaking military dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that whole year they didn't. I don't think they.
That was
counted
8th grade
stuff.
then.
Okay, yeah.
You're right. It was 8th grade.
Because so many people failed it. They couldn't teach us a whole nother year, so they just.
That's
I
wild.
think the same thing happened with our biology.
that would make sense since we didn't have a teacher for it. Oh, yeah, because after that year, they were like, oh, yeah, the state might take over. So we had to pick up our shit, and we did, but because we actually had teachers, somewhat, kind of. But
like, it's hard to know, but it's like when you're going through high school, like I was going through my freshman year, I didn't know what I wanted to do at all. I liked computers, so I did computer stuff. But I feel like there should be like classes designed to figure out what you like. Maybe
So
not
you're
even
thinking
maybe
like
not
the-
even necessarily
you
good
thinking
at.
like the Asian style? That's how Asians do, right? Koreans, one of them. They just kind of like, hey, you're smart. Hey, you're not. Go towards that. Go towards that. Like you're smart enough to be a
'cause
doctor.
Asians are just forced.
That's
into
true though.
being a
That's true.
doctor.
That's also
Like
true.
you might have a really smart kid that wants to drive an excavator.
It's true.
Operate.
But something like in that sort. So do you think like, for example, let's just say you go into high school and you're forced to pick your career path. Do you think that we shouldn't be forced or not? We shouldn't pick it. Do you think we should just like take a test and be like, hey, these are the things that we think that you'd be good at, and you do this.
kind of like the ACT. You know how that's like a military test, but
You mean the ASVAB?
yeah, that one.
Yeah, the ACT's
Yeah, I got the A right.
yeah.
I didn't take any of these tests, bro. Come on.
I took the SAT.
But, like, You know how like it was a military test, but they were like, "Yo, even if you don't want to go to the military, just take it. You can see the things you're good at."
yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like there should be more like
Well, didn't we
they're
do
not-
that? Didn't we do that in like fucking 8th grade where we took like a personality, some type of
Yeah.
bullshit test?
that was like the teacher Googled some freaking form thing to
That's
do.
probably
It's
you're
not
probably
even-
right. You're probably right. That's not even accurate.
But like they should have done more stuff like that,
yeah,
and then be like, "Ooh, maybe you have like a mechanic mind.
that's
You
true,
can try it out." But then like
Cause like I don't have you
Like-
ever go ahead?
it's hard because like you might be really good at like this one thing,
Yeah,
but you hate it. You might really like this, you're just not good at it.
yeah.
But if you really like it, you're gonna get
It's
good
kind of
at
like
it.
what my tattoo artist was talking to us about.
Yeah.
How like, how like artists will be like, how there was that one dude who just loved taking really gory looking pictures, but he ended up fucking taking wedding photos because that's something he's just really really good at, and that's just what pays the bills.
still taking pictures though.
Yeah, but you know it's like kind of the same concept.
And how he was like talking about his apprentices. He was like, I don't even care if they can't draw. If I
Yeah.
can tell that they really
They
love,
the one they like.
then
to do it.
he'll get them.
Yeah.
Like I just kind of like I feel like that's how it should be. Like it should be more
No.
of figuring out what you really enjoy in high school.
Yeah,
And then gearing
that makes
towards
sense.
towards that.
Yeah, because I remember.
Like if you get
Because
a
all high school is a fucking number, right? It's just trying to get your GPA high so you can get into a good college for less money.
I think that's the first thing that needs to change about high school is
GPA.
drop the college forcing.
I agree. Well, they do now, kind of, because you can get certified in high school. So you can just
Yeah,
go
but
to
they
the
still
workforce.
force college.
Nah,
They force
just
college
recommend-
on-
They just highly
They
strongly
like force
recommend
it.
Yeah.
it was forced on me all 4 years, especially because I was in all the higher up
Advanced
classes.
Well, that's also true though, because you were like taking the advanced classes. They expect you to do that, but you just took it because you didn't want to deal.
I didn't want to be in the bad classes.
You didn't want to deal with the bad kids.
Yeah,
But I don't know, man. Shit's crazy, bro.
it is. I feel like like when they change that, that'll already help a lot.
Yeah, but I don't think they ever will. Look
No,
at
it's just
how
gonna get
long.
worse.
Look, yeah, look how long the schools have
I
been
mean,
the way
even
they are.
college doesn't care anymore. College is just money.
College is literally just like I'm
Like,
so
bro, you pay
pissed.
100 racks here, and then they make you pay for parking. Like, bro, where'd the 100 racks go?
I swear to fucking God, bro. God damn. Actually,
I don't even go there, bro. And I'm like, bro,
Well, Sam is very, very cheap, apparently compared to other places, but still.
it's still super expensive.
I just think it's bullshit that I'm a film major and I have to take an advanced history or language arts class. And I have to take foreign language. Like, why do I have to take foreign language? Luckily, I could skip it.
I think history
But-
is the class itself isn't pointless, but the history they teach.
I find it interesting. I like history, especially if they're
Like-
passionate about it. You can tell they're passionate about it. Like,
I mean, I've always had history. I don't know any history that I just didn't learn myself, bro.
but you could learn yourself at least.
Yeah,
Honestly, bro,
like-
YouTube is
like-
the best teacher.
I feel like we should definitely know a lot more history,
Yeah.
but they don't teach that in school.
Yeah.
Like, bro, why did I have geography, bro?
That one kind of makes sense.
I still don't know how to look at a map.
don't
Yeah, I
know.
do.
I don't know how to read one, but like I have no idea how to do longitude, latitude, right? Yeah. Okay, well, we ran very long. Well, what is it, 1:15?
Yeah,
We ran kind of long,
we did.
but I really have to piss.
All right. This is episode
37.
37. I am Dev.
I am Mal.
This has been we talked about
Start getting fucking beat by your
what are we
parents.
gonna title this?
Did your parents beat you?
I like that. Did your parents beat
Did your
you?
parents beat you? Good, because now I can make the thumbnail. Because I'm not gonna be home till Sunday, like midday. So
Alright. Well, it was. I hope you enjoyed talking to
I
us
think
today.
yeah.
Mel has to pee. He's shaking his foot. That's how you know it's really bad.
Okay,
Um,
bye.
And we'll see y'all next week. Okay.
Bye.